Righto, good afternoon. It's finally cool enough to do a video out here, and today I am showcasing the Brother F012 Scandi grind, and I'll put a 25-degree edge on that. So we're going to do some cut tests with the Brother up against the Condor Terrasaur, and that's in 1095. Oh, the Brother, by the way, is in Chinese D2. The Condor is in 1095. So we'll be contesting those two. 25 degrees as well, I might add. So it's a secondary bevel on it, secondary edge, to try and give it a little bit more stability for the test. And the last one we already tested a couple of days ago, but now on the Mora I've put a 25-degree edge as well. So they all have similar profiles and similar edge angles. So we're going to test all three of those. Start off with our Mora. Oh, and just to show you, hopefully they should be all shaving sharp. So plenty of hair there. I don't want to shave too much off. Kids will be wondering what I've been doing. And the Brother, so easily shaving sharp. And the Terrasaur. And just to show the paper cut on all three. The Brother, easy, the Mora, and the Terrasaur. It looks like it's got a... Try that again. Okay. It's probably dirty because I just sharpened that one. And I've got a bit of dirt on it. Alright, so all the same profile, all shaving sharp. And, I said I'd do the Mora first, so let's start off with the Mora on 10 cuts, and we'll do a paper cutting test. So here we go. Cuts. Now, the other day I tested the Ganzo and I didn't realise that I did 10 cuts and called it 20, and then 10 cuts and called it 20. So the Ganzo actually did 45 cuts, and the Kaiser Baby did 35 cuts. And we've just done 10 now on the Mora. And yes, I'm still seeing some glinting on that edge. Of course, you won't be able to see it. You need Christian's camera for that. But the paper test will reveal. So it's just getting a little bit on that edge. It's a little bit better though than the other day. Maybe not. Yeah, you can see where it's getting jagged up. The paper test does not lie. There's a little jag there on 10 cuts again. Let's try 10 more. So really that should stop the test, but I'll do 10 more. And remember also when you do these cuts, so that's now 20, you are cutting into this board. That's my fishing board, by the way. That's why there's a tape measure there. But when you cut through, I'm trying to minimize that, but there is a certain amount that you're cutting into the board. So obviously it's not that scientific, but it gives us a reasonable idea how these steels are performing. So looking now at that, and I can see some lights, quite a bit of glinting there, all the way through there. Try and clear it away. So there's quite definitely some glinting on that edge. And to show you the cut test on paper, and it's actually tearing there now. Once it gets to that portion, it's tearing. So I'm going to call it marginally more than 10. Really, might have got another few cuts out of the Mora, but yeah, it's 12 or 13 cuts, and it's definitely been on the edge. All right, let's try the Brother next. We've already done the paper cutting test. I'll just get one ready. I've got a storm rolling in at the moment, so I have to get this done in the light. Righto, let's do our first 10. Let's see how we go up against the Mora. And it actually felt better cutting than with the Mora. It felt like it was a crispier kind of cut. This is D2. And I should have put my headlight on so I could see the light glinting off that. It looks like a little bit. We shall see. No, that's pretty good. Right, I'll give it 10 cuts so far. So Christian loves this knife, and it'll be very interesting to show him the results. So that's 20 cuts, and it's actually looking pretty good. A little bit on that edge. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it's starting to hang up on that edge there. Right there. Yeah. It's only one little nick, but it is a nick and it is a spot. So we'll call that 20 cuts for the Brother in D2, but it honestly felt better to cut with than the Mora. And last we have the Terrasaur. So Mora 10, Brother 20. Let's see how you go, Mr. Terrasaur. And that felt to cut fairly similar to the Mora actually, and the Brother feels better to cut. And yeah, I can see some definite bending of the edge there. This is 1095 too, and that's definitely bent on the edge. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely getting hung up. Right there. I'm going to get a clean piece of paper because I think this is done. You can definitely see it rolled over on the edge, and that's 25 degrees, exactly the same. And there it is, catching. So if I go right on that edge, it's fine. As soon as I get to that spot, gone. So there you go. Brother, 20 cuts. Condor Terrasaur in 1095, 10 cuts. Mora, 10 cuts. Brother Knives wins, but it's still, this Chinese D2 is still a long way under 440C by Ganzo that got 45 cuts. It's half the performance. Admittedly, the Ganzo is a lot finer. What do you think? Bye-bye.